Alright, what's going on, guys? I am back bringing you another video, and today we are going to be discussing Haley's Honda Civic Si. So for those of you that are new to the channel, this is Haley's 2022 Honda Civic Si. It is the first year of the 11th generation Honda Civic Si. It was almost exactly 2 years ago to the day that we picked this car up, and so we have quite a few thoughts that have developed over these 2 years of ownership. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about the 2 years of ownership of this car and how it's treated us thus far. I guess I should probably talk about what we've done to the car, modification-wise. We've only done 3 things, I believe. Number one is these wheels. These are the NKTSV, I believe, in gloss black, and I think they look really, really nice in the car. They are an 18 by 8.5 with a plus 38 offset, and you can see the fitment is damn perfect once she lowers her car a little bit. Next modification that we did was the Remark catback exhaust here. And the last modification done to this car was the PRL cold air intake. We have videos of all 3 of these on the channel if you are curious to see that installed. So today we're going to start off with the good stuff. There's quite a bit of good stuff here. It's been a pretty good car, spoiler. Firstly, let's get this out of the way. I think the car looks fantastic. It has 54,000 miles on it, and it looks really good. I just cleaned it up, and it cleans up really, really, really nice. It's smooth, it's simple, it's got just nice, smooth body lines, and I really, really like it. To me, it reminds me of a previous generation BMW, back when like the 3 Series actually looked good. Next up on the list of good is how it sounds. So as I said earlier, we have the Remark catback exhaust on this car, and for a 4-cylinder, it is probably one of the best 4-cylinder sounds you can get. Take a listen. Another good thing about these 11th gen Civic SIs is that they're pretty similar to the 10th gen platforms. They're quite similar. So a lot of the parts for the 10th gen work on the 11th gen. And if they don't work from the 10th gen, there's a lot of new part development for the 11th gen. I mean, it's a Honda Civic after all. It's like the most modified car on the planet. So if you're into that kind of thing and you want to modify this a little bit, make it your own, you know, customize, there's more than enough options for you to do whatever the hell you want with these cars. That's a huge, huge bonus, especially for people like me, where that's half the reason I want a car like this is it's a platform, right? I make that car my own. It's just a good starting point. Kind of going along with the looks and the noise of the car, both very good. The shifting experience in this car is second to none, essentially, for everything I've driven. Even my 10th gen feels inferior to the 11th gen shifting. The actual gearbox itself feels really, really solid. It has like a really solid thunk to it whenever you put it in gear. The clutch feels good. It takes a while to get used to, but once you get used to it, it feels really, really nice. When you're just zipping around town, it is just a blast to be shifting gears. And the gears are real, real short too, so you get to shift quite often, and that is something that I personally enjoy. So if you're buying this car, obviously it only comes with a manual transmission. The manual transmission experience is top tier. Kind of going along with the transmission is the engine. The engine is pretty good. It's not like the standout highlight of this vehicle, but it gets the job done quite well. For being a little 1.5 liter, this thing packs more punch than you'd expect, especially if you slap a tune on it or something, which we have not done. This is a completely stock power level, and it feels really, really nice at that power level. I don't know if it's because the short gearing of the transmission or, you know, what it may be, but this to me feels quicker than 200 horsepower. It's got that right amount of torque, that push you back in your seat feel to be fun around town, and you can still, you know, have fun and row through like all the way up through 3rd gear and still be within legal speed limits. So you can really, really have fun around town with this vehicle. One really, really nice thing about this car is it's really, really good as a one-car solution. So if you want something that's going to be fun and comfortable with decent gas mileage, this is a fantastic option. And in the real world, driving this car for the past 2 years, our average MPG has been 33 on the nose, and that's mostly city. I'd imagine if you hit the highway, you probably get closer to like 37, 38. Next up on the list of good is going to be the suspension on this car. It is basically perfect in my opinion. So this stock suspension has actually been really, really nice. It's super easy to live with, and if you're in like a bumpy area, kind of like we are, it seems to be quite compliant. And then on the contrary, if you want to pick it up a notch and attack some twists and turns and, you know, have some fun, it'll do that, no questions asked. It seems to be a best of both worlds solution, and it does a really good job at both. Last thing on the list of good today is going to be the audio system in this car. There have been a few, we'll say quirks with it thus far, but when it works, it is a fantastic audio system for the price. I mean, this thing kind of bumps. It's pretty cool. All right, now that we got the good stuff out of the way, let's get to the juicy stuff. It's time for all the stuff that has gone wrong and all the bad stuff with this car. This is gonna be in no particular order, just the order that I kind of think of it. So, the first bad thing on this list is actually going to be the wiper blades on this car, which is something unexpected. But you can see there, we actually have the wiper blade taped at the moment. And there's a story behind that. So unlike your traditional wiper blades, these wiper blades have the little jets built into them, which makes replacing these blades a little bit tricky. Because the jet is built into them, if you go into a store and buy a universal like 20-inch wiper blade or whatever size this is, it will not fit properly. It will not slide onto this bracket properly. Ask me how I know. I think we bought 3 or 4 sets of wiper blades before we decided, okay, we're just gonna replace the actual like rubber piece, right? So we went to replace the rubber piece and the little end clip here popped off. So we finally resorted to just buying an OEM wiper blade from the dealership. The only solution I've found for these wiper blades is through a dealership or, you know, HondaParts.com or something like that where you buy the OEM part. Not a deal breaker by any means, but quite annoying. Next bad thing about this car has been the weird creaks, rattles, squeaks, noises in general. This thing tends to make quite a few noises, which comes with the territory, right? It's gonna be a cheaper car, mass production, it's gonna have a little noise. But this one seems to have all of the rattles all the time. So if you can see, we get in the car here, right? This thing was rattling so bad, we had to put a piece of paper in between the windshield and this plastic piece to get it to shut up. And that's just one example. This one was just that bad where we decided to do something about it. And then this door will sometimes, I don't know if it'll do it now. No, of course not, but this door will sometimes squeak like crazy whenever you open or close it. It's very loud. Again, not a deal breaker. This and the windshield wipers are smaller things, but it's something to keep in mind if you're looking at purchasing one of these cars. Remember how I said the audio system in this car was good? I said it's good when it works. Currently, it's not working properly. So I don't know if the speaker got blown or something, but this passenger door speaker just randomly decided to stop working. It was vibrating really, really loud and then just stopped. So I don't know if it came unplugged or what. So yeah, now the audio system is not working properly and it does not sound very good because the speaker is down. That one, if you guys really, really listen to music a lot, might be a deal breaker. The next thing bad about this car is the missing amenities that I believe it should have had. And as we're finding out now, the later SIs of the 11th gen are getting these amenities. These things are like the heated seats, the heated steering wheel, the heads-up display, you know. Small stuff like that makes a big difference if you're purchasing a car for $30,000, right? You kind of want some of these smaller amenities. And for me personally, heated seats are a huge one. I love heated seats. We live in Michigan, it gets real cold, and my 10th gen has heated seats. Why didn't the 11th gen just come with heated seats from the beginning? So that is everything I can think of that's been bad with this car. It's not a very long list, which to be expected. It is a Honda after all. It shouldn't be giving you issues. That's half the reason you buy a Honda, right? So yeah, if you guys are looking for a fun, sporty vehicle that's gonna be mostly reliable, that looks good, that sounds good, great daily, if you're looking for a one-car solution for all of that, I would almost say look no further. This has been a fantastic car. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are searching for an 11th Gen SI, I hoped this video helped you out a little bit. If it did, leave a like, and if you want to see more stuff on this car and car part installations and just cool car stuff in general, be sure to subscribe, hang out. You know, I try to make videos somewhat consistently. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.